Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. This week's section of the Xin Ming is about living in the world of, well, stuff, the senses, things, ideas, problems, goals, all while not being a prisoner of stuff, things, ideas, the senses, goals. That's what our practice is about. It begins, if you wish to move in the one way, do not dislike even the world of senses and ideas. Indeed, to accept them fully is identical with true enlightenment. Some folks think that Buddhist practice or spiritual practice, even many Christians, for example, monks, try to remove themselves from the world of the senses and the ideas and the passions and all the tangle of daily life. But our way is to be amidst all that without being its prisoner, like the image in Buddhism of the lotus flower that arises amidst the mud. Well, the flower needs the mud to thrive, and the mud without the beauty of the flower is just, well, mud. And so it is in our life. It's not that we remove ourselves from the world of ideas and the senses and all the stuff, the complexity of life, but we see through it. We are not bound by it. We are not its prisoner, and thereby it becomes clear, pure, and somehow simple. If up here you're a prisoner of all the stuff, that's not good. But if you can live amidst all this world, much like the clouds and water in that quote I posted by Kyogen Carlson, that's a lovely description of how water moves freely, ever forward but freely. Clouds float through the air freely. And so are we. Do not dislike even this world of senses and ideas. Accept them fully, for they are identical with true enlightenment when seen as such. If you don't see them properly, then they are just a tangle of all the complexity in life. But when you do see them, they become clear and simple. This passage continues, the wise man strives to know goals, but the foolish man fetters himself. Again, too, as you hear me talk about all the time here, we need goals in life. Otherwise, we wouldn't get out of bed in the morning. We wouldn't feed our children. Next week, I'm going off to China. Hope to take you with me. And my goal in China is to retrieve our daughter who we've been waiting for 5 years. That was our goal, to get her, to bring her home. While I'm in China, I also have a goal of visiting some famous Chan Zen temples that are there. Hope to take you with me. Bodhidharma's temple, Wei Nung's temple. I have goals. I have things I want to do. I have to get to the airport. I have to pack my bag. That's not what this is talking about. Can you have goals yet be free of goals at the same time, letting them be clear and simple? If you cannot, it is you who is fettering yourself. There is one Dharma, not many. The Dharma, this thing, is found amidst this world. Distinctions arise from the clinging needs of the ignorant. To seek mind with discriminating mind is the greatest of all mistakes. Don't just think about this. Don't just be philosophical about it. Don't just be an armchair Buddhist. If you're trying to find up here, what is the meaning of life? Where do I belong? Where is my home? And you're thinking about it and analyzing it, cutting the world into little pieces, it becomes all so difficult. But by dropping the discriminating mind, it all becomes clear and simple. Ignorance is to see divisions and distinctions, to become a prisoner of the divisions and distinctions, just as we become prisoner of our goals, just as we become a prisoner of our ideas in the realm of the senses, our needs, our greed. If you free the mind here, the mind also, the whole world becomes clear and simple. This passage is so clear and simple, I really don't need to say much more about it. It's not about the talking, it's about the doing. Just to mention, next week we have our Rohatz retreat here at Tree Leaf. We sit Zazen from about 6 in the morning, Japan time, to about midnight or 11:30. I have to look at the exact schedule. You're invited to join us. Of course, in your time zone, it'll be different, so you join us live when you can, then we record it. And the recorded version is just the same as the live version, dropping all thought of the here, there, now, and then. We're all together, sometimes sitting at the same time, and sometimes that's live, and sometimes sitting at the same time that's recorded. So I invite you to join us then. And as I said, I'm going to China. Through most of December, I will be in China, leaving actually right after our Rohatz retreat. And I hope, if I can figure out, they don't have YouTube in China, I believe, but if I can figure out how to work it, I hope to take you with me. So pack your bags, you're coming with me to China. All right? Shall we sit with that?